Promised connection, opportunity, and inclusion. But here is the uncomfortable question. If millions of Nigerians are still battling drop calls, unexplained deductions, and data breaches, are consumers' rights in telecom truly protected or merely written on papers? The legal backbone of this sector is the Nigerian Communications Act 2003, a sweeping framework designed to regulate communication services and critically protect consumers. At its core sits the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC), empowered to enforce standards, issue licenses, and act as the watchdog for the industry. That now underpins Nigeria's digital economy. On paper, the structure is solid. In reality, the cracks are hard to ignore. The law guarantees consumers the right to quality service, fair billing, and protection of personal data. These are not privileges, they are legal entitlements. Yet, everyday experience tells a different story. Costs drop mid-conversation, internet speed crawl despite premium data plans, customers are billed for services they neither requested nor authorized. If the law is clear, why is compliance so inconsistent? Start with quality of service. The Act mandates that operators meet defined performance standards. The NCC has even issued benchmarks for all success rates and data performance. But step into the daily life of an average Nigerian user and the gap becomes glaring. Network congestion, especially in urban cities like Lagos, remains a persistent issue. Consumers pay for reliability. What they often get is frustration. So, who is held accountable when service delivery falls short? Fines are occasionally imposed, but are they strong enough to deter repeat violation? Then comes fair billing, arguably the most contentious issue. The law prohibits unjust and unreasonable charges, yet complaints about mysterious deduction continue to flood consumer forums. Value-added services are activated without clear consent. Data bundles expire with alarming speed. Transparency, which the law demands, often feels absent. The imbalance is stark. Telecom companies with complex billing systems, while consumers struggle to decode them. The question is simple: can there be fairness without clarity? Privacy is another battleground. The Act recognizes the importance of protecting consumer information. Nigeria has taken additional steps through data protection regulation, but enforcement remains uneven. Reports of unsolicited messages, data leaks, and unauthorized use of personal information raise serious concerns. In a digital age where data is power, weak privacy safeguards do more than inconvenience users. They expose them to financial and security risks. Are telecom operators doing enough to secure users' data, or is compliance treated as a box-ticking exercise? There have been legal and regulatory intervention. The NCC has introduced compliance channels, sanctions, and directives aimed at improving service delivery and consumer protection. Some court decisions have reinforced consumer rights, affirming that telecom operators can be held liable for breaches. However, the effectiveness of these measures depends heavily on enforcement and awareness. And here lies a critical weakness. Many Nigerians are simply unaware of their rights or how to assert them. Accountability, therefore, becomes the central issue. The NCC has the mandate, or does it have the teeth or the will to consistently enforce compliance? Telecom operators are powerful entities, contributing significantly to Nigeria's GDP and attracting major investment. This economic importance can sometimes blur the line between regulation and accommodation. When penalties are seen as cost of doing business rather than a deterrent, the system begins to tilt against the consumer. The implications go beyond individual convenience. Telecommunications are the backbone of Nigeria's digital economy. From mobile banking to e-commerce and remote work, reliable and fair telecom services are essential. When consumer trust erodes, the ripple effects are felt across sectors. Poor service delivery discourages digital adoption. Weak data protection undermines confidence in online transactions. In short, the failure to enforce consumer rights is not just a regulatory lapse, it is an economic risk. So where does this leave the Nigerian consumer? Caught between a robust legal framework and a flawed implementation system. The right exists, the regulator exists, The compliance are well documented, yet the lived experience tells a story of gap, inconsistency, and missed accountability. The Nigerian Communications Act 2003 was designed to empower the consumer. But empowerment without enforcement is illusion. Until the promises of the law are matched by the realities on the ground, one question will continue to echo across the country. In the Nigerian telecom sector, who truly holds the power? The consumer or the companies? Make sure you answer that question listening to us out there. I rest my case on this episode. Do well to join the next one for another groundbreaking analysis. Do well to share your thoughts with us in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives in the next post.